And welcome back to another episode of The Outer World, where we are up to all kinds of shenanigans. And I don't think you guys have gotten to really see a good image of our snazzy looking gear. Loving this helmet. So, we're on the Reliable. When we left off, we got the nav key. We took care of everything on the Groundbreaker that we could at the time. And here we're going to bump our skills up a little bit. Let's just finish out getting tech to 50 and take a look at our journal here. So, Radio Free Monarch is our main quest. No Night Without Stars is DLC content, so we're not going to do that until after we get to Endgame, I think. Right before we go to Endgame, we'll do the 2 DLCs. We have the side quest to go to Phineas' lab and grab his shrink ray, and we still have to get that weapon from Scylla. I think we'll visit Scylla more than once. So this is a Lilia Hagen mission. So we'll be doing, we'll try and get to that. I don't know. That is on Fallbrook, isn't it? No, Stellar Bay. Okay. And then the Empty Man, that's the Vicar's mission. We don't have anything from Parvati right now, and we're still doing good because we don't have any botched missions. Look at us go. We're awesome. And my mic's not muted. Okay, so we need to go to Stellar Bay, but first what I would like to do is I'd like to go visit Phineas on his lab. So let's do that.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's an awesome looking lab. Alright, we need to double check our journal real quick. Awesome. Wow, man. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited to be playing this in 4K. Okay, do we have any new missions? Return to route. We do. Hawthorne sent messages. You Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is sometimes. Sometimes you gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time and I'm in. And I might forgive you. Alex Hawthorne. Okay. Wow, I just missed that, that's all. We got a sweet looking cart. Okay, and I don't need to put anything away. We're doing good on weight now that we got our companions carrying quite a bit. Or at least boosting our carrying. Okay, so let's go see Phineas.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Sure, Ada. Okay, I definitely want Vicar, and I think I want Parvati. I don't know, I might take Sam. Maybe we'll take Sam when we go on to Monarch. It's so hard to decide, guys. Let's take Parvati. Okie doke, we are at Phineas Secret Lab. Cool. Any loot? No loot? Aw, Phineas, come on, man. I need that loot.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Does this work?
It does.
Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Okay.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, look at this. Wipe feet. Okay. Oh, Phineas. You, Oh, I see. Hi, Phineas.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, sissy bits if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me off the hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Is there some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax, they're with me, Phineas.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You may be extraordinarily dim-witted, but you've got heart. I'm sure your crew sees that as well as I do.
You're right, I'm doing pretty great for myself.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Okay. Whoa. Bubbles? Hi, Bubbles. Oh, you're cute. Kinda lumpy. Oh, boy. There's another lumpy one. Cysty pig hoof. The hoof of an adult cysty pig. These hooves are usually ground up and fed to cysty pigs. And woolly cows. To supplement their diet. They are rich in protein and hoofy goodness. Wow. You know, I'm going to leave that. This, on the other hand. Whoa. Nice. The crew's not touching things, but he didn't say anything about me. Oh, these are awesome. I can't wait to look at these in the ship. Phineas doesn't mind. Reminder, obscure body in the SK system. Huh. That's an obscure note. Oh, man. Oh, he's got a Raptidon in here. Is he alive? Oh! Oh, he's looking around. Oh, boy. Auntie Cleo's. Okay, alright. Let's keep looking around. Hey, here's some cryopods. Nobody in that one? Or are these escape pods? I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Parts. Let's loot first, and then we'll read some notes. Wow, he's got serious notes going on here. Any of them legible? Nope, doesn't look like it. Hello. Tamed Canaan. What's this? Reminder, mop up melted pig. Oh, gosh. Oh, Phineas. Man. Can't you get a fridge or something? It's a bit strong in here. What's this? Reminder, 14. Remember it this time. Absolutely vital. 14, 14, 14. What? No context. Just, it's 14. Oh, Phineas. What do we got here? Phineas's terminal. Messages. Communications. Message archive. Let's bypass it. All right. Nice password. To H. Blythe. Sending no response. Sending no response. Blah, blah, blah. Cause undetermined. Original message appended. I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate, Dirtside Terra 2, near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time, just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this, Edgar. Oh, eager to be done. Pete. Messages. That's it. Oh, wow. I was expecting quite a bit more. All right, then.
That's my communications terminal.
I think he's worried about me touching his stuff. Whoa. Is this the shrink ray? Whoa.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
What?
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Okay. Well, we got a cute little pig here who needs to be a little pig. I gotta try it, right? I'm not gonna hurt him. Not gonna hurt him. Find the right button. Oh yeah. Oh, it does do damage though. Oh, he's so little. Oh. Well, Bubbles, you seem okay. All right. Sorry, had to try it out on Bubbles. Anything else, Phineas?
I hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. Chairman Rockwell and his cronies are not your friends. They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind?
That's it, I guess. All right, Phineas. I'll be off. We got the shrink ray, guys. I'm going to have so much fun with that if I don't die using it, because it does so little damage. And it doesn't last very long either. Okie dokie. Let's go to Monarch. All right, we're back on the ship.
Not today, Sam. I am not in the mood for a deep clean.
Oh my.
Oh, all right. Some culprit who shall not be named spilled Rizzo's lemon slap on my console.
She's not talking about me, is she? She looks unhappy. Let's travel to Monarch. We got our little shrink ray. Yeah, we paid for the key, right? Let's use it.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No
Oh,
blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Oh, all right. Wow. Cool, man. All right.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it
The transmission is complete, Captain.
All right. I'd like to continue our conversation from before.
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
We don't have to discuss Alex directly, but I was wondering how he helped improve your design.
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Where did you come from originally?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Alright, that's enough for now. Thanks, Ada. Okie doke. We are here on Monarch. Poor Orson Shaw. We need to, Oh, nice.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Look at that. We got the Secret Lab sign. Oh, that's awesome. Courtesy of Auntie Cleo's abandoned lab in Roseway. So we need to go back there, because Orson's got something for us. Probably that gun. Okay, cool. So who got the posters? Hi, Vicar. Or Felix. I also didn't read what these said. String of decorative lights. These lights make the difference between janitorial closet and home. Oh, Sam. Okay, so this is Parvati's room. This is, yep, okay. That's Felix. Oh, we got a flag. When do we get a flag? OSI banner. Oh, the religious symbol of a flag denotes the order of scientific inquiry. Nice. Hi, Vicar. Ah, his room's coming along quite nicely. Okay, and Terra 1. Terra 1 poster. The most Earth-like planet ever discovered. Nice. Cool, Ellie. Alright, so this is going to be someone else's room? We haven't met them yet? Oh, cool. Raptidon head anatomy. Terror ray biological overview. I hate those things. Ooh, look at the mouth. Ew, ew. And Raptidon biological overview. Anatomy poster. Things that have been found in the digestive system of common Raptidon. Intact cans of Spacer's Choice salt tuna. Other smaller Raptidons. Bottle of purple berry wine. Bit carts. The remains of last season's Auntie Cleo's darlings. Okay. Alright, cool. Hi, Sam.
On standby for command.
Cool. Okie doke. Let's get out of here. We got stuff to do. So we'll hit Orson up on our way out of Monarch. So let's hit Monarch. Let's take Parvati and Felix. We haven't tried those two out, have we? I don't know. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at this place. Looks cozy. Wow. All right. Well, let's loot. Of course. You know, honestly, it's their fault for not having, security out here. And they just leave all the stuff laying around for me to enjoy. Is that? Nope. Okay. Look at our cute little ship. Well, hello. Nice. Let's do it. Button. Wow. Look at this place. Pretty cool looking. Who's this guy?
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Okay.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Well, that is my ship on the landing pad right next to you.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest salt tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I'm Captain Grey Ghost.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
You're not really what I expected to find on Monarch, though.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Calm down, Felix. So you're saying the board's lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Okay, I'm gonna have a look around town then.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Sure, Graham.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
That depends on the favor. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Who's the Black Hole?
Boss, come on. Black Hole Birdie, the Hole Meister, the Hack Attack.
That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You've been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Actually, I've been in hibernation for decades.
Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
Sure, I can look into that poster for you.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Well, all right. Cool beans. We got work already. Look at us. Well, let's do the usual. Okay. Wrong button. Sweet stuff. I love it. All right. This place doesn't look too shabby, huh? Just a little bit. Take care, Grim. Okie dokie, artichoke. MSI guard.
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
I don't.
We don't get many outsiders.
That's okay. Whoa. Nice. Alright, don't want to mess with him. Or her. Whoever it is. Monarch. Yacht Club. Well, let's look into this. Hello.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
You got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
That's a lot of big words.
I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
But now you're all free from the board.
Yes, free to wallow in squalor together. Free to squabble with the iconoclasts over a raptidon-infested hellhole. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
I'll leave you be. All right, cheery guy.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
Okay. I was looking at the wrong people. Hey. Hello. I think I'm supposed to talk to you.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm Grey Ghost. Nice to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure. Another round, bartender.
Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm on vacation.
Oof. Some hell you've chosen. You must really love fish.
Allergic, actually.
That is a fucking shame.
Yeah, listen, I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid. That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Yeah, I'll do it. All right. Hello, McGuire.
Well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
Why is this place called the Yacht Club?
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Is there any yachts in Stellar Bay?
Nope. But a man can dream.
Okay, yeah. So how well do you know Nyoka?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
You said you're not used to seeing new faces around here?
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the iconoclasts or some such.
Yeah. What happened in Amber Heights?
Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
Yeah, I'm still thawing out. Alright, that'll do for now. Okie doke, we gotta go get some drugs for Nyoka. What's this? Whoa, I have not seen this brand before. Oh, because I've never been on Stellar Bay. Eh. Let's see, what's the ranged weapons? Okay, that's not bad. Don't need it right now. Knock knock. Anybody pooping? No. What's this? Nyoka Bar Talk Bingo Sheet. Oh no. Several phrases have been marked off right between the eyes. There were four of them. That rapt was this big. Took it down in one shot. Buy me a drink. Oh yeah, I heard most of those already. Anybody pooping in here? No, they just left some mag on the ground. Okay. Nope, can't steal that. What's upstairs? Hey, resident.
Watch your step if you venture outside the walls.
I'll take that in stride. Hello, person.
We don't get many outsiders.
Oh, you're so friendly. How about you?
Got any news from the rest of Halcyon?
I don't.
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
I sure am. I'm not Lance, but I'm free. Well, look at you guys having fun out here. What's your name?
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yep, Captain Grey Ghost of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be so bad it made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to.
Oh.
Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch. We're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
I happen to be pretty good with negotiations, mostly.
I wouldn't doubt it. You look like the type who tends to come out on top. Not like us cogs, trying to be the squeaky wheel, but just getting deadlocked. It's been days, but Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
I'll mediate on your behalf.
You would do that? We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today. I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view.
All right. Wow. It's quite the view. Man, this game is cool. Hello.
Thanks for the help. Still, this is a nice break from the warehouse.
Oh, I bet. There's maybe even a breeze up here.
It'll be good to get some steady pay again.
I could imagine. All right, cool. Well, we explored the Yacht Club. Now let's venture on. Let's check our journal, actually. I pressed the right button, guys. Okay, passion pills. So we need to go get that jazz for Nyoka. And we need to talk to Velma. And we also need to talk to Celia. Okay, let's start with Nyoka's drugged Monarch. What is this? Just a Stellar Bay. So is this like the Saltuna Cannery? Oh no. No, okay. Let's stay on track for just a little bit.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
I mean, you did have 3 people just walk off the job, and you still have the same amount of work to do, so yeah, I'd be cranky. Left field tossed ball betting? Felix, what do you think about this? Whoa. Whoa. Is that what the toss ball looks like? I've never actually, seen it. Hey.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me?
Darlings? Seriously? I mean, yeah, you're looking at the Darlings' newest recruit. Boss is a shoo-in for Rookie of the Quarter.
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
Coach said I needed practice hitting things. I hear there's a lot here on Monarch.
That's for sure. Just mind you, don't let them hit you back.
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that face.
I'll try not to be a stranger then.
Whoa.
Name's Felix, by the way.
You should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away again. So, what can I do for you?
You said you're having trouble receiving the tossball game transmissions?
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
All right. So, hey, Felix.
You think the people in Stellar Bay ever get used to this smell?
Okay. All right. So Felix is hitting it off pretty good, huh? Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we need to go this way. I almost got sidetracked again. I'm like a goldfish, guys.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like.
Oh my.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
I don't, okay. Hi, Abigail.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from between my little cheeks.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Oh my. Experience? I've guessed you worked here a long time.
You are too precious. How about you just tell me who that caffeinoid's for, dearie?
They're for me?
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Oh, that's just awful.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Nyoka?
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
Uh-huh. When can Nyoka get her next dose?
I'm afraid it'll be the better part of a month. Our dear Nyoka tends to exhaust her supply rather quickly. Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you, but there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Remind me, what supply room?
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
Ah, and where could I find this, Dr. Williams?
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Poor man was always searching for the Flower of Enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
The Flower of Enlightenment?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties.
You're gonna go tussle with some raptidons? Because I've been practicing my dropkick.
Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
All right, I'll see if I can figure something out.
Chin up, dearie.
Alrighty then. Upstairs, she said. Just gonna take a look up here. All right. Sweet stuff. What's this terminal here? Employee login. So let's see. Monarch Stellar Industries. Saltuna of the Deep. It's like music for the soul. This terminal is restricted. Blah blah blah. Employee login. Oh, hack of 55. What if I create a new account? Account setup requires a persistent connection to the central communications tower. Connection offline. Okay, well, we tried. What's this door do? Oh, yeah. Speed grip? Why is there a speed grip modded here? Okay. Well, we got our stuff. Just gonna close that up here. What's this door do? Oh, look, convenient escape. I mean, misappropriated materials? I think not. Okie doke. So we can go get Nyoka. Let's do that. Let's, well, actually, you know what? Let's talk to Velma. And worker, Frederick Halstead?
Velma's gonna be extra cranky if she doesn't get her caffeinoid.
Oh boy, I see. This guy's deep in thought. Who are you? Ah, Velma. Here we go.
Hey, Velma. I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Ah. Okay. Hi, Velma.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she'd shove you in a box. You keep running your yap like that.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
You should probably see a doctor about that.
That's what Braxton is. He's our fish doctor. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
So find him and drag him out by his ears.
I would if I weren't busy here picking up his slack. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Yeah, I talked to Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that?
Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much.
So why can't you just give him a pay increase and get him back?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Would you be willing to meet Caleb halfway?
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Someone's gonna notice your shortfalls before too long. You're gonna be held responsible.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
You'd steal from your own people? That's low, ma'am.
That's business. Someone's got to keep the lights on.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
You said Braxton had been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Awfully nice of you to not say anything.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Mostly. Who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Ah, okay. We do need to talk to her. All right, thanks for your help. Okay, let's check this workbench out. Okie dokie. Oh, those actually do look pretty good. Okay. Any good in here? Nope. Okay. What's behind this door? Whoa. You guys got a serious hole in the wall here. Vending machine. Another hole. Oh, what do we got out here? Whoa. Okay, that's a pretty good looking atmosphere, right? That's not terrible. You got clouds. Hello.
Look, I don't... sorry. For a second, I thought you were Grim.
I'm not Grim. What do we got over here? Whoa. Stellar Bay Ruins. Whoa, hello. Oh boy. Bloody note. Let's read it. Here we are, bloody note. Crumpled note found on a corpse in Stellar Bay. Most of the text on this note is obscured by blood, but you can make out the words Lilia and passcode Antediluvian. Huh. I don't see any blood, but I believe you. Okay. Meet with Catherine. Alright, so we've got a backdoor entrance of some kind there. That's cool. I'll just take that stuff off your hands. Whoa. Cool, man. This place is huge. Alright. Big door. There's a mod up there. Okay, let's get to...
Smells like rat in here. Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up the Saltuna smell.
Oh.
Trust me, this...
Oh, he's got some Raptidon musk, huh? Okay, hold on. We need to... Wow, that's just a hole in the wall? Dang. Journal. You know what? Let's go talk to Nyoka real quick. Excuse me, sir. Nyoka.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
I got your magic pills, but these things are dangerous. You know that, right?
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Wow, that was fast. Glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Okay, yeah, just wait back at the ship. I got some things to wrap up.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
A ship? Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now. Find me when you're ready.
Oh, yeah, look at it. I think Nyoka is our final companion. Okay, so press the right button, and let's talk to Celia. Here we go. Excuse me.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Sanjar.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
I guess I'll wait till you're done with your meeting then.
And a sense of humor, too. Did you hear that, Celia?
I heard it, sir.
But I'm sure you didn't come here to trade witticisms, No, you're here for business.
Me? I'm charting my own path. Going where the fart takes me. The wind. Going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Oh my.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of scrounging and scrapping by, is that it?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
And how long did it take you to figure out you needed to defend your city?
Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
This Bolt 52 sounds useful. But what is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I was starting to get bored listening to you until you said the phrase extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush.
Once you have the Bolt 52, what's the other part of your plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Then I guess I'll go get your Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Okay. Well, thank you, Sanjar. The real reason I came here. Celia.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Grim asked me to check in about his tossball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Earlier, I overheard you saying you're having money troubles.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Oh my, it must be expensive.
20 bottles worth adds up, that's for sure. You'd think Sebastian would give me a discount as much as I buy from him.
He should give you free bags at least.
Oh, I don't mind. I usually buy things one at a time. Gives me more chances to talk to him.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Maybe I could talk to him for you?
Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Wait, I'm curious. What do you see in Sebastian?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Kind of like you, actually.
Oh.
Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
You really want someone you can't talk to?
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
That's all I need to know.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
I'll talk to you soon. Okie doke, we've got some more missions. What we got here? Why, yes, please. Cool. Where is this stud she's looking for? Go to Braxton's apartment. Let's go to Braxton's apartment. Clean these missions up. Here we are. This looks like the place.
Help! Someone's been killed!
What?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Pull yourself together and tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Lower one on the right. Got it. What do we got in here? Ooh, look, a body.
Oh! Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
A murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
It is, Felix. It is. Victim. This doesn't look good. But he did have some purple berry crunch. And a mod for a gun he probably should have used. Let's put that away. Oh, what do we got here? Tossball betting slip. Oh, that's not good. This betting slip lists the increasingly bold wagers made from a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Tossball Betting. Oh boy. Stainless steel rat. Okay, well, this is usually how betting goes when you don't win. Ah, here we are. Hastily packed suitcase. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. Okay. So he was gonna bail. Investigate the left field toss ball betting. Okay, let's do that. Well, no need to rush off just yet. I got a whole apartment complex to take a look at. Hey, how you doing? Yep. What's this? Sanjar Nandi? Mr. Nandi, sorry to bother you about this, but something's foul. Something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia's keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? I think we know why her apartment smells. Let's see, to Isaac. Oh, Isaac, can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites mantis worms. And mantis worm infestation is everyone's problem. That's legit. B. Hetch. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day and night. But maybe you could try to close your door a little bit more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Ooh, okay. Well, is this person dead? Are you dead? She looks kind of dead. Apartment complex is not doing too hot.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
Hi. Yeah?
Carry on.
Okay. Whoops.
I don't have time for this.
You know, I feel that. Yeah, I get you. Okay. I don't think Isaac's going to be hearing anything for a long time or ever. She's just sleeping. Just sleeping. That's all. Whose room is this? Laura?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton? I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Relax. No one's in trouble. I'm just here to have a friendly chat with him.
Oh. In that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
That's all I needed.
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
Yeah. Out for deliveries. Dropping a care package off to the Mathers in the old ruins south of Stellar Bay. Be back soon. Laura, I know you're reading this. Stay out of my things. Okay. So who's the dead guy downstairs? I'm a little confused. Are we on the right quest? We are on the right quest. Oh, there's Auntie. Left field tossball betting. Okay, yeah, this is with the lady. Hello, lady.
Hey there, Felix. What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm here too. I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what it might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Wow. I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
I don't think there's a right person to owe money to.
Ain't that the truth? But Elijah and his buddies are mean, and they'd been pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the Yacht Club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Okay. I'm gonna make him pay.
Good. Someone's gotta. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Okay. Felix, we get to kick some buns. Let's go kick some buns.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for that.
I hear the Raptidon Musk has made its way around.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Oh, we gotta go the other way.
I think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games.
Sounds like she doesn't care.
Rap Musk and Canid Eyes, right here.
Oh, hey, Sebastian.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails?
Oh.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
Pravati, you know who he's talking about?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for halcyon life. As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a manta queen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
We know who this guy is.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta queens, especially.
Yeah, he had an exhibit. Have you ever seen a manta queen?
Sure. They're real big. Hard to miss them.
Where have you seen a manta queen?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Tell you what. I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
If he's a friend of Pravati's, I suppose I ought to.
Thanks, Captain.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mana Queen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there, too.
Okay, now let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Would you consider going on a date with her?
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount, buddy.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well. But we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Yeah, he's a bright one. All right, how do we get back there? Oh, this looks like a mess. Is that my way? Yeah.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
All right, what's up, Agnes?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Ugh. Calm down, take a deep breath, and tell me what's happening.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Raptidons, Mantisaurs, and Marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Why would little Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
All right. I'll help you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it.
Do you now?
And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
All right. Wow, she is a rocket. Okay, let's go spank these guys. Hey, ruffians.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Hi, Berta. Elijah?
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business, buddy.
Oh, yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You've bullied people long enough. If you know what's good for you, you clear out and never come back. Or else.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I really wanted to just kill them, but okay. Use the shrink ray on him. That would have been fun. Hello, flamethrower. Put that away before I do something stupid. Okay, well, we did that. I just can't help myself, can I? Alright, let's get back out of here. And run this way.
So what'd you think of the game last night? I still can't believe Armstrong ran the field from the Tuesday zone.
Yeah. Armstrong's really something. Nearly took a fella's head clean off with a tossball stick.
Yeah, well, he's a hacker. That's what they do. Rangers don't show a shred of mercy in a Darlings game. Bates got tossed out of the game for excessive sportsmanlike conduct in the third half. Serves him right.
Yeah. Felix, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a Tuesday zone is. I don't know my tenders from my forwards. Thing is, I just don't understand tossball.
Hey, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'll teach you all there is to know.
Great. That's just swell. Can't wait.
Oh, you are a trooper, Parvati. A trooper. Hello.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
It was Elijah and his hooligan friend. I ran them out of town, though.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually.
Mm-hmm. Of course you would have.
Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
I met Grim, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
I had some questions about MSI in the good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
How did MSI get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
You see what I have to deal with?
I do.
For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1.
What happened to the other corporations?
As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
No guts, no glory.
That's also what I thought. Oh, we were young and bold then. Not unlike yourself. We saw the chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
How forward-thinking of you.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Word of advice, Sanjar. If Parvati's got something to say, you do well to listen close.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Who's this us and we you keep talking about?
Oh, well, there were surely other junior executives with more open minds, though none of them had the temperament to handle the paperwork.
Who we talking about? You're being cagey.
But I was keeping my tone flat and maintaining eye contact. You weren't supposed to notice I was avoiding the subject.
This is why you've never been good with presentations, sir.
Very well. Many, many years ago, Graham Bryant and I used to be collaborators of sorts.
Who?
Graham Bryant. He leads a group of extremists out in Amber Heights. But he used to be as much a part of the corporate machinery as any of us. Much as he likes to forget it.
So he helped you make your case with the senior executives?
Indeed. For all the good it did. MSI's then leadership wasn't enthusiastic. They insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2, along with everyone else.
Yet here you are.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
But why would they do that?
I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws.
Your first mistake was expecting the board to cut you a fair deal.
I understand the sentiment, but if we can't rely on some sort of framework, then what do we have? I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Why exactly do you even want back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Yeah, and once you go back to him, they'll own your dignity too.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
Seems to me anything's better than the corporate yoke.
I fear the MSI citizens who've been dissolved into Raptidon Cud would disagree with you. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Leverage?
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes. It'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
What is a hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments.
And they've invoked that on Monarch?
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
So you used to work with Graham. Why not mention that earlier?
As far as I'm concerned, the less said about Graham, the better. Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago, and we both agreed that MSI's treatment of its workers was untenable. I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you wanted to abolish the corporate system entirely.
All right, then.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
How do I get to this Devil's Peak?
You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek.
I'm not worried about it. Okay, then. And you?
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He said he'll go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
He likes you, Celia. Just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Absolutely. They're gonna make a great couple or something. Journal. Okay. So we have that. Search the house. Okay. And then convince Velma. And speak with Velma in the warehouse. Okay, so let's go see Velma real quick.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
All right, Velma.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just, your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh. I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
I'm here to talk about Grimm's poster.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Who's Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way.
Oh.
Nice professional lady.
I never did catch her name. She seemed real friendly.
Nice hair, slightly oblivious. You must be the infamous Felix.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Nell's good people. You should catch a game with her sometime. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
So it's about the money?
Damn right it is.
You still have the poster, right?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
You're just giving Grimm's poster away? Didn't he pay for it already?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
Surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Work with me here. I'm helping you find Braxton, aren't I?
Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can talk to Caleb. She wants me to steal the last of his savings. And, let's see. Let's talk to Nell first.
Here to catch a game? I'm afraid the transmission's still pretty bad. What can I do for you?
Velma tells me you outbid Grimm for the signed tossball poster.
Signed by the Black Hole himself. There's no way I could pass that up. Why, did you want to see it? I don't have it yet. I'm waiting on a few customers to pay up before I can give Velma the bits.
Could I trade you for it?
I don't know. This isn't just some poster. It's a genuine tossball artifact. The black hole doesn't even sign things anymore. He just puts a stamp on them. Of course, the only reason I asked Velma about it in the first place was because those sublight fellas lost my shipment of official tossball jerseys. I was gonna line the walls with them. They're the new ones, now with authentic game time aroma.
Oh my. My favorite fragrance.
Mine too. I wish I could order it by the gallon. Anyway, I guess they tried to take a shortcut around Amber Heights and ran into some trouble. Can't blame them for trying. Those iconoclasts never shut up. But they lost a bunch of cargo, including my jerseys. If you could get those for me, I might let Grimm have that poster.
I'll see what I can do.
Only if it doesn't get in the way of your busy schedule. To think, a famous tossballer like you helping little old me.
Yeah, totally. Okay, cool. Well, we picked that up. We did that. We did the thing. What else we got here? We're not having any luck here. So that's the stash, and that's Caleb. Let's go back and talk to Caleb first. Because neither of them are being reasonable here. Alright, Caleb.
Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a spell and revel with us.
We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Velma's threatening to replace you with sublight contractors.
Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay.
Any suggestions on how to put pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
What rumors?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
All right. I'll see what I can dig up. I don't really want to steal their stash, but if she's skimming off the top, man... Whoops, wrong hole. Oh. Okay.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in Saltuna guts.
I know you're taking a percentage off the top. What would Sanjay say if I told him?
Same thing as me. Where's your proof? Because I know no one's been poking around my terminal lately.
Wow. I'm at a loss for words.
Just as a hypothetical. Nothing to see on my terminal, of course. Because I've done nothing wrong.
Oh. All right,
Fine
then.
by me.
Oh, Felix, you are great to have around. You know that? So let's find her terminal and see what she's not been up to. The electronic one. Ooh, yeah. Okay, this looks like the spot. More schematics.
Deft hands, Cap.
Oh. Well, I would like to... We'll come back and steal that if we need, but I want to do it legitimate. Okay, here we go. Mash random keys. Password incorrect. Please try again. Mash random keys. Password incorrect. Please try again. Mash random keys. Okay. Well, hack of 55. Where's our hack at, anyways? Nope. No. Nope, there we go. Okay. Our hack is 39 because of our armor. So let's see if we can bring that to 50. Okay, we're going to need to mod some armor here. Get our hacking skill up. Let's see if we can pull that off. She's got a workbench in front of her, doesn't she? What is the mod that's up here? Mr. Ouch. I don't need that. Not worth the risk. Okay, well, we are just out of luck as far as trying to get our hack skills up, so let's see if we can find another way to get that. In the meantime, we need to find Braxton, and we need to look for Tucker in Amber Heights. So we got a lot to do in Amber Heights. So, and we also need to find that, and Mr. Pickett. We need to find out for what happened to Mr. Pickett. So, let's see where that takes us. We need to go out that door. Oh, there's a house right here.
What was your family like, Felix? Did you ever know him?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back bays.
Oh,
Listen to
gosh.
him.
I'm sorry. That must have been lonesome.
Come on, Parvati, who you talking to? Imagine me pining after my family. Yeah, I suppose that was a touch lonesome. But hey, look at me now. I made it. I got a ship and everything.
Huh. Okay. Let's go this door. Whoa. This place looks chaotic. Oh boy. In pretty rough shape. Alright guys, I hate to do it, but this is where we're going to end this episode. It has been fun. We've done a lot. We've learned a lot. Even maybe more things than we really needed to learn. But with that, if you guys like the episode, hit that like button. If you want to see more on this series and the other things I have going on this channel, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you know when I come out with fresh content. With that, we'll see you guys in the next one.